I was recently watching the new Stanley Tucci show, Searching for Italy, and as I was watching, it occurred to me that I was wearing basically the exact same outfit that he was, and so it caused me to remember what a style icon I think he truly is and how much I've really loved his style over the years. So I started looking at some images online on Pinterest and just general Google searches, and over and over and over, I was like, I have that outfit, I have that outfit, I definitely have that outfit, or I've worn one of these outfits before. So it sparked the idea for this video. So in today's video, I want to talk about Stanley Tucci and why I love his style so much, some of the things that I think he does really well in order to really give a signature style, but practical things that I think can be incorporated into most wardrobes. And then I'm going to recreate some of the outfits that I have in my own closet. So let's get started. Let's start off with some of the key style takeaways that I've noticed as I was looking through some of his outfits and that I've noticed over the years. And the first is that he really favors classic pieces and things that are really sleek and pretty timeless, but they're perfectly tailored to him. And the tailoring, I think, is the key takeaway because I'm petite, so I constantly need to get basically everything tailored. And I'm a huge advocate for tailoring because there is, regardless of your size, pretty much never going to be anything off the rack that fits you perfectly. Things are usually catered towards one fit model and then sized up and sized down. And unless you are the exact size of the fit model they used, there's no way things are going to fit you perfectly. So tailoring is a really great way to make your wardrobe totally custom and make everything look really fantastic. And I think he does that really, really well. The next style takeaway that I noticed is that he really focuses a lot on visual interest. So whether that is some dynamic movement in some of the shapes or the cuts of things that he's wearing, higher collars, pointed lapels on his jackets, stripes, scarves, different colors, there's always an emphasis on something to give, something to look at basically. And I think that that's such a good thing to incorporate into pretty much any wardrobe because the more you can find the things that feel really great to you and translate that energy that you have to the outside world, I think it makes your wardrobe very harmonious and your essence and style meet in a way that is so wonderful. I think that when you look like you happily are living in your wardrobe, beautiful things happen. So I love that about his style, and it's something that I'm trying to get better about in my own wardrobe. Very much along those same lines, he also really likes to focus on one key aspect or one great accessory. So as you know, I love statement accessories. I think they're so great. I'm wearing statement earrings today, and I think it's a really wonderful way to bring your style forward and get something truly unique for you. So for Stanley, it tends to be his glasses. They're usually a really classic style, but in a really bold frame with a color that complements the rest of his outfit and his coloring so wonderfully. So I think focusing in on something like that for yourself can never go wrong. And the last key style takeaway that I wanted to talk about today is an emphasis on color. So Stanley seems to have a really set wardrobe color palette, which obviously you know that I love, and the colors are pretty consistent. Things mix and match really well, and everything looks carefully curated. And I really noticed that in addition to that, there are a couple accent colors that pop up occasionally that tie it all together. So things like a burgundy or bright red, green, I think that they're all great colors to consider for your own wardrobe and variations within that to suit your preferences and your color palette and your individual coloring. So I think it's a real style lesson for us all to borrow and something that I'm trying to do more. I'm expanding my color palette, and a lot of the colors that he wears are colors that I really love, and I think that comes down to similar coloring. We both have, I think, pretty high contrast, dark eyes, dark eyebrows, etc. And so find someone with similar coloring to you and borrow some of those colors that look fantastic on them, and I think you'll have really good results. Now I want to go over some of the outfits that I've recreated using Stanley's outfits as inspiration. So I found so many looks that I basically wear or have some version of in my own wardrobe. So this was really easy, but I narrowed it down to a few for the sake of this video. And I wanted to start off with the outfit that started the whole video concept. So it's an outfit that he's wearing in the Rome episode of the show, and I noticed it because he's wearing this great turtleneck, and I love turtlenecks. It's a really beautiful charcoal color, if I'm not mistaken, and it's tucked into green pants. He's got a scarf, really great boots that are sleek but practical, and then a jacket. So I obviously have this basic exact outfit. It's something I really love to wear. So to recreate it, I went with my black turtleneck since I don't have a charcoal one, and I tucked it into my green pants. This is my pair that's high-waisted and cropped, and I really love the silhouette of these two together. And then classic Chelsea boots, and then for a scarf, I played with two. I have a scarf that's really stiff. It's a really thick wool, and it holds its shape really well. It's a great green color. And then I tried an alternative version, which is one of my Sabina Savage scarves, and it drapes really beautifully. It's a thinner material, and it's got beautiful colors to add some interest. I loved both of them, and I would wear them for different occasions. And then I thought everything just looked so great adding a belt. It tied the accessory element in, and I think that it's such a practical outfit that obviously I love, but I think looks sophisticated but also really, really functional. So love it, love it, love it, and I'll definitely be wearing that when fall and winter rolls around again. The next outfit that I recreated is one from Wimbledon, I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly positive on the year, but when I did some searching and like reverse Google images, it came back as Wimbledon, and it looks very Wimbledon. So it is a light colored blazer, a striped shirt, black pants, his look like chinos, and then white sneakers and some great accessories. So I have basically this exact outfit, and I was actually going to wear it before I even started looking at his outfits and putting together this video. So I was so excited when I found it because it's perfect. So to recreate it, I don't have a white blazer, but I do have this off beigey one, so I kept that as the color palette rather than white. So rather than wear my white sneakers, I wore my beige and black cap-toe pumps to tie it all together, and then of course the striped shirt and the skinny black pants. And I tried it a couple ways. I added a belt, I rolled the sleeves so that you got the lining of the jacket versus tucking them under, so it was a very clean line at my wrist. This is slightly too long on me. I still need to get it tailored. And then I played around with different jewelry and stuff, and all together it's just so me. It's an outfit that's really, really comfortable. I think looks really great and super timeless. I fully anticipate I'll wear this outfit or some version of this for many, many years to come. So huge fan. Next is an outfit that I couldn't see the full image of, but I immediately was drawn to it because I've worn this exact outfit basically every single fall and winter the last couple years, so it was an obvious to include. And so as you can see, he's got a black turtleneck, or maybe a deep charcoal, tucked into matching pants and with a plaid blazer. So since I don't have a plaid blazer in this colorway, I decided to use the same base of a skinny turtleneck and basic black pants, a belt of course, and then I threw on my plaid jacket, and I think it all ties it together really well, especially with the Chelsea boots. It's a super classic outfit, really comfortable to wear, practical, functional, all of those things that I love, and one that I think you really can't go wrong with. Next is an image that I found on Instagram, and I loved this because it feels super nautical, and I really, really love nautical inspired clothing, as you know, things that have a bit of a preppy twist. And I immediately thought that I wanted to recreate this because I also have a turtleneck that feels kind of nautical. So I started with that base. I can't see the pants that he's wearing, but I decided that basic black pants would be good because it always kind of plays into that color palette. So I went with the turtleneck and then my basic pants, and then the Chelsea boots again because I love Chelsea boots and I think they're such a functional shoe. They're things that go with pretty much anything, and they're really comfortable, which I of course love. And then for a jacket, as you can see in this photo, Stanley's jacket is a great pea coat, and I don't have a pea coat. So after seeing this photo and putting together this outfit, I'm gonna do a ton more research on pea coats in general and outfit ideas and see if it's something I might want to bring into my own wardrobe because it looks so great, and I think it's really perfect for my individual style because, like I said, it's kind of nautical, a little bit preppy, but also really classic. And there's something about a bigger collar and big buttons that I think would go really well with a lot of my wardrobe. So definitely be considering that in the next couple of months. And then since I don't have a pea coat, I just went with my plaid jacket again, and I thought it looked great. But I also think that for a different effect, I could go with my burgundy. It's it's like kind of a reddish color jacket, and I think that also would look really great, but I wanted to keep it subdued to keep with the inspiration image. But altogether, again, functional, practical, comfortable, versatile, right up my alley. And last but not least is this outfit, and I immediately was drawn to it because I love blue. I love all shades of blue, and especially a darker and a mid blue paired together I think is a great way to play with separates, and you kind of get a monochromatic outfit, but it's a little bit more interesting. So it's something I really like to do in my own wardrobe. And then of course I noticed the brown lace-up ankle boots because I have a pair and I love mine. So this was really easy to recreate. I went with a blue cardigan that I've had for a really long time. I unbuttoned a couple to give some interest and then tucked it into my mid-wash jeans. They're a little bit cropped to really showcase the shoes, and then the brown lace-up ankle boots. And altogether I think it looks great, especially with the sleeves pushed up to add some interest and give that repetition of skin, especially since I'm covering my ankles down below. And then also the watch, I think, really ties it together in a great way. And as you can see in the image from Stanley, he's got red socks, which is very much what I was talking about having a couple accent colors and carrying those through. But I don't have red socks, so I just went with my usual socks. But I think colorful socks are something I'm gonna start entertaining. So I loved doing this video. I hope that you liked it. I hope that it gave you some things to consider, and finding inspiration in places that you might not be expecting, I think, is the absolute best. So I enjoyed making this. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.